What's up, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Trey. Welcome back to another video. Today we have legs in the last leg day before surgery. Surgery is in 2 days. So I'm gonna do my best probably to do more flexion and extension exercises than just doing simply box squats. I think I'm gonna try some different machines today because probably last day I'm gonna be able to do legs in this capacity, until surgery, and then starting rehab afterwards. So I have noticed, that my knee is getting a lot more swollen, like in the evening. I think it's because I've been doing a lot of my prehab stuff while I'm at work, if I don't have like a customer in front of me or if I have any downtime. And I just think that consistent doing things is just agitating my knee so it gets swollen. But normally when I wake up, like, it's super stiff initially, but then it feels like fine kind of throughout the morning, and then when I get on the bike it really opens it up. It doesn't make the swelling go down at all, but it definitely feels better. So I'm really hoping that after the surgery, when they go in and scope and then kind of drain the fluid out, that it's not going to be as swollen. Well, no, I'm going to have surgery, of course. I don't know, man. Just worried about what is to come, I guess. But excited for you to stop by today. Like I said, we have legs. Going to try some different exercises. And we're going to just see what we can do. I've also come to the conclusion that this is going to be a pretty lonely road through this recovery, just because it's going to be a lot of isolation. I probably won't leave my house too terribly much. So I'm going to do my best to be in high spirits. Probably going to have some get-togethers at my house. Because like if I'm stuck in my house and anybody else is bored, we might as well be doing it together, right? And also, I just feel, I've been coming to the realization that I need to do things alone more and get better at them, because I've always been a person that I really enjoy working out with other people or doing things with other people. And that's really why I started making content in the first place. Making content holds me accountable to getting to the gym, making sure I work out to the best of my ability, because I know I have to make a video on it. So like, it holds me accountable to working out, when the same thing could be said about a workout partner. But the problem is schedules don't align, and not everybody works out the way I do or comes the same times I do. So I just have to get better at holding myself accountable when it comes to getting in here, working hard, lifting heavy, because no one's gonna do it for me and no one's gonna help me do it. So doing my best in that regard. But overall, knee doesn't feel terrible, at least today. I've definitely noticed the longer this goes post-injury, the better my leg gets. And some days I do wake up where I'm just like, man, should I even be getting surgery? Like, I'm able to get upstairs. I was able to do leg extensions, hamstring curls, obviously not to the same capacity I was before, but I was like, man, maybe if I just rehab, I would be able to get there eventually. And then I take a step and my leg's a little bit straighter than I'm used to, and I almost fall over. And I'm like, probably not. Yeah, probably gonna do that. But yeah, just gotta fall in love with the process. I'm also cutting because I was like, I really need to get my habits under control before surgery, because then afterwards, I'm not trying to gain a whole bunch of weight just because I can't move very much and my legs all jacked up because of surgery. So I've been cutting my calories, really focus on eating whole foods, whole healthy foods, and not eating anything that's outside my house for the most part. Everything's cooked, everything's meal prepped. I have a timer that goes off when I'm supposed to eat. And so far, I think I'm down 14 pounds this month so far. I know a lot of it's probably water weight mixed with like just eating better, because I've also come to the realization that I reward myself with the habits that I'm doing my best to get away from. So what I'll normally do is I'll take 2 weeks, I'll do well, don't eat off my diet, come to the gym every single day, I'm stretching and doing mobility. And then on that like 14th day, I'm like, man, I've done so good, these last 2 weeks. Well, and I go out and get some sushi, and then I eat sushi until I'm about to throw up because I'm just so excited to have sushi. So I'm trying to figure out a way to really combat that. It's probably just portion control, but I can't help it. I like eating until I feel like I'm about to absolutely blow up. But the problem is when I do that, the very next day I'm like, well, if I eat bad yesterday, I might as well eat bad today. And then I'm like, okay, 2 days. And then I'm like, no, I ate bad the last 2 days. Why don't I drink some soda today? And I'm at 3 days. Then, since I'm so bloated and I'm feeling terrible because I ate bad and I drank soda all day, then I'm like, let me miss this morning workout, which then turns into me not making videos, not editing videos, and then a month or two goes by, and I'm like, man, I haven't made content and I've gained a ton of weight. So I guess it's also just being more disciplined. Like, yes, I can give myself like a cheat meal, but that meal shouldn't encompass like the whole day, or should not throw me off for the days or weeks or months to come just because I want to eat some sushi, which is really just rice. Like, make it at home. I guess I just need to make everything at home. I might start a little cooking channel on this channel specifically, just about healthy eating, because then if I make a channel, I have to cook for content. Really, I'm just recording my whole life so that it holds me accountable in every area of my life. Even though some people would say that's bad because I shouldn't be using external motivation to get me through the day. It should just be all like willpower. And I say, hey, I can't help it. I'm trying my best over here. Maybe I'll get better as it goes. But for right now, this is what works for me in a non-hating myself type of atmosphere, I guess. So there's that. We're going to do 30 minutes on the bike. I'm not going to use the backwards walking treadmill today. I really just feel like it tears up my knee in terms of like it just makes it swollen. So we're going to skip that. We're going to do some ankle mobility. We're going to do some calves. We're going to do some leg extensions, hamstring curls, and then whatever my physical therapist actually prescribed on his workouts for today. Normally I would do them at work. I also plan on doing that. So basically I'm going to do legs in here. I get to work. I'm going to do physical therapy at work. Then when I get home, I'm going to stretch, do more physical therapy when I get home. So therefore, you can't say I'm not working, or at least my body can't say I'm not working, because I definitely am. But just like that, I really appreciate you stopping by. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And leave a comment in the comment section down below. Have you ever had surgery before? Of just any kind. I have never had surgery, never been under anesthesia. I think that's why I'm so nervous and scared and my sleep schedule's all jacked up, because I just don't know what to expect. And I'm just worried about all the negative things that could come out of this new fun event in my life, I guess. But I will see you when we get to the first exercise. So I was gonna start off with a box squats, but the boxes up here are either way too high or way too low. So the high box feels like I'm just standing up because I'm short. The low box, I feel like I'm putting all of my weight and like pushing up with one leg instead of two. And going downstairs is not the same as going upstairs. I can go upstairs, okay. Going downstairs, totally different. Totally different. So I'm gonna do some banded exercises what my physical therapy recommended. Then I'm gonna do hamstring curls and leg extensions. Then I might do one or two more things after I go downstairs, but we're gonna be up here for a while. So we have this band flexion with a thicker band. So I'm just straightening out my leg. I'm gonna do 20 reps. And then for the last set, I'm just keeping my legs straight. Sometimes I'll just balance on one leg for a second and just let it go. And then once I get to, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds, I'll kind of bend my knee a little bit. And I'll stay in this position another 10, 20 seconds. And the weirdest thing about this exercise specifically is that it makes my injured leg feel good. Like I feel like it really opens me up. I feel good whenever I do it, but it makes my good leg hurt tremendously. So that's not fun. And we're gonna do the same thing on this leg, 20 of them. The same thing, just holding it. Obviously, my leg's not as straight as I still can't really straighten out my injured leg, but I'm just as straight as I can. And I'm just gonna be here for a second. And I'm gonna do the same thing, which is just bend my leg a little bit and stay here. I'm shaking, my butt hurts. Ow. So I'm gonna do probably 5 sets of toes in total, and then I'm gonna superset right here now with some calf raises. Now I'm not exactly sure what these banded calf raises really do, so I'm gonna do 20 on each leg. So I don't really understand completely on what the band's really supposed to do, but if it's supposed to help, whatever, I guess. And we're also doing it from the side. Oh my gosh, calves are on fire. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing them this way too. I guess I am. I just feel like that's a bunch of calf raises, man. It's kind of like workouts like this I don't necessarily enjoy. Like calves, forearms, I just absolutely hate. But I can do all those sets and reps. I feel like they don't grow. They just kind of burn. That's kind of it. But 2 more sets. One more leg. One more leg. One more leg. One more leg. Two more. Okay. My calf's already hurt. Like I said, it was a lot, right? So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 120 calf raises, each like full set. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of those. Probably gonna do 5 sets in total right here, and then we'll move on to something else. And I will see you in a second. If I change this up in any way, if I add weight or find any way to make this like harder or anything, I will record. But just gonna do 4 more sets, exactly the same thing, and I will see you on the next exercise. All right. So we got our 5 sets in over there. We're over 2 leg extensions. Not too excited about this machine. I really like the other one down there, but like I said, going downstairs just kind of hurts. My leg kind of hurt after doing everything, so. Feel pretty good on that leg. Move the weight up slightly because Lord knows this leg ain't really like that. pretty good about that. It does click sometimes, which really makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm really worried that I'm gonna like hurt myself or something. But pretty good. So I think like another set of 20 maybe, and then we'll get into sets of 10. Is bottom reps. I know I should be pushing myself more, so maybe one more set of 20 or even a little bit more. Cool. I feel like that has definitely helped out. So we do one more set of 20 as a warm up to make this a little bit more difficult. Find some music that kind of get me going. We're gonna have some fun. So this is gonna be our first. No, we're gonna do one more set of 20 on each leg, and then we might get into a working set. It's gonna be the last one I do at this relatively lightweight. 20 more. Just trying not to hurt my leg. I'm kind of stuck in this phase of like I should be doing more weight and like really pushing myself and putting weight on my leg, but then I'm really just scared. So I really hope that's something that they're gonna help me with my in-person physical therapy, because online is more of just give me the workout, checking how I feel and stuff. They're not really here making sure like I'm pushing it in ways that I should. But like, it feels good. Okay, that'll be our last warm up for set of 20. And then we'll go get into some working sets of 10. Alright, so I did 60 for 20. So we're gonna do, we got hundreds, 14. I really just need some good music. Like something to just get me up and get me going. I just don't have anything. Country music is what I've been listening to lately, but that don't really get me moving. Let's go to some drill rap, I guess. Alright, 10 of them. Oh no, man. I can't move that one. We're going to the 80s. That's alright, I'm gonna try the 20s. On my left leg. Felt good. I'm gonna do 80s and 20s again. And I might even try to go up a little bit on my left leg, as long as it doesn't pinch or anything. So what is that? One working set? I think? No, probably not. Yeah, that was one. Here, boy. Oh, sucks. There it is for that for 20s. Right. I need two more. And then we're gonna go to the hamstring curl, the laying hamstring curls, and see how that feels. Might do two legs at a time. I feel like my right leg is gonna be so slow now. Or, yeah. Dang. For after surgery, no, it don't be super slow. Well, not really. I mean, I didn't squats or anything. What is this? This is 3. So I got 2 more. So this one and one more. So I'm gonna do one more at this weight, and then we're gonna go up. Sometimes you just gotta get up and move a little bit. So I'm actually gonna do that way one more time. I don't know how to explain it. It's not that it's heavy. I just feel like I feel like something's missing in my leg, which obviously it is. I don't have an ACL, but like strength-wise, my quads, like, oh, throw that up. That's super light. But then, like, I contract my quad, and then there's like a lag. So like, I'm contracting, and then my leg starts moving. Obviously, no ACL. I feel like it's missing. So I'm gonna say the 20s. I can do more, but I mean, I'll wait till I have surgery for it to reconnect because I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels real weird. That's what I'm worried about afterwards. Once I start like rehab, like I said, I'm fine with it being weak or just like me needing to get like mind and muscle connection with it. But I don't want it to be where I'm trying to push and it just doesn't feel right. Like I don't know if that makes any sense. I want it to feel right. I just am weak because that's a much different conversation than my leg doesn't feel right. That's why I don't know. I don't know how to push through. Doesn't feel right compared to pushing through. Hey, it's weak. Like I think I have pretty good understanding that like, hey, if I get to 6 and I want to stop, hey, we just gotta dig. We gotta throw that up. We just gotta get it up. Like I think I do okay with that, but I don't do good with like, am I gonna hurt myself? Am I gonna hurt myself? Oh, thank God it didn't hurt myself. Am I gonna hurt myself? Am I gonna hurt myself? Am I gonna hurt myself? Oh, thank God I didn't hurt myself. That's just very different to me. Last one. Whew. Yeah, it's just a much different conversation. For this one, I'm like, oh man, my quad really hurts. Quad, but like not a painful hurt. It's like, oh, my quad's working. I guess I should have said. I feel like it's working. But on this one, I'm like, oh, we didn't get hurt. My quad is like barely firing. One, because it's light, and I think I have decently strong quads. And two, because like every time there's like little slight pinches, just like that. Like the farther I go down, the more pinches. But I know this is what promotes my growth. So like I need to be like this. Maybe I'll just sit here for a second, and then I'll do 6 more. Like, like, and it's weird because sometimes it's not even like in my knee. It's like above it, which is super weird. See, if I come down and like touch this one, it doesn't really click too much. But once I really get my stretch, does not feel good. But I'm pretty happy with that. Dang. One's quads pump, one feels like it hasn't even been touched. Alright, we're gonna do lying hamstring curls. Probably 2-legged. Let's get into that. Ooh, I feel like I almost blew my leg off. Yeah, that's a negative. Ugh. I think it's because it's coming down too much, and once I come up, my other leg takes over anyway. So we're not gonna do this. We are probably gonna do like RDLs and then get out of here because I still need to go to the Walmart and get food and stuff. So probably gonna do some type of maybe RDLs potentially, or maybe some glutes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I tried hamstring curls. Didn't feel good. I tried the like pelvis thrust machine. I don't know what those are called. Like hip thrust machine. Also didn't feel good because the angle, like my legs in like a 90-degree angle, and it just hurt. So I'm actually gonna leave. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, get myself a meal prep for this week, and then I'm gonna do RDLs when I get home. I have 135. I have a barbell and 245 inside, and I'm just gonna do RDLs when I get home, plus more of the banded exercise when I actually get to work. But basically, that's the video today. Really hope you enjoyed it. I know I didn't do too terribly much. My leg's not feeling great, if I'm being honest with you, and I don't know what part I'm pushing through and what part I'm supposed to be like, hey, I need to calm down. So that's the workout for today. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. How do you feel about my workout? Am I not doing enough? Am I doing too much? Do you think I should do some different movements or whatever the case may be? And I will see you tomorrow for our last workout before surgery. Tomorrow's going to be dope because I have shoulders and chest. And it's going to be a beautiful day. But I will see you in the next one. Peace.